Alright, we back. Take me a little nap. Something that's interesting to me is that the Aether Current button right here. Someone had to design this, but like nobody's about to bind this to their hotbar. Like this. Someone had to design the UI for me. I've never seen this before. Oh my. Another escort quest, bro. Yeah, they overused that. Follow me, bro. They overused the hell out of this mechanic. And I'm doing this on Astro. Not even going the right way. You just got to follow me, man. We gonna make it out. You gonna be alright. Trust. Trust. True. I'm not fighting those things. It's kind of weird that they made a whole cutscene and that was like 2 lines of dialogue, but that's alright. One more, and then I can fly. Oh my. Bruh. We're going all over the place for this. Yeah, I think next expansion, or like in the patch notes, I'm not gonna play the main story on a healer. I feel like it's not. It might not even be any less damage. I'm pretty sure it's not, but it feels so bad to just when all my damage is just spamming Malefic over and over again. Not really engaging. Like doing anything outside of high-end content on healer. I guess dungeons are fine too sometimes, but anything that's not high-end content on healer isn't very fun for me. I like doing... The reason I play healer and I actually enjoy healer is whenever there's actual other players involved, but healing NPCs and myself is boring, obviously. I like having the, I guess the thrill of having to heal other people. Like this is, I put my cards up, I get the buff, I use the minor arcana, I put the DOT on there, and I just spam Malefic the entire time. That's the entirety of like Overworld. Playing healer on Overworld. Not that there's anything, I don't think they could even fix it. This isn't even something that they can really even fix. Alone. Ugh. Probably would just be faster to teleport, but whatever. I think it'd be pretty even. This song, by the way, is called Unspoken. Back to the main story. I think we're actually done with this zone after this. We're halfway through the game at this point. So much has already happened, dude. I'm starting to see a big theme in Endwalker. The theme of Endwalker, and even the entirety of Final Fantasy XIV, is just moving on after being displaced, which is something I really talked heavy about in that Welcome to NHK video. It's interesting how a lot of my favorite media and my favorite franchises are really just hitting hard with that theme at a time where I kind of need that the most. Very interesting to see to me. Like Evangelion also did that too. 3.0. And depending on how this story ends, this story, I'm gonna have to make a video on this, regardless of how the story ends, I guess. But like, just seeing that theme used so much here, I have to talk about that. What is this up here? Burning field? Is that today? Or no, that's later today. Okay, I was like, right now it's 12 a.m. What time is it? Best believe I'm screaming. That Chrono Cross remake gets, dude. I'm running out the room. So 5 o'clock. Okay. Already bet. I'm running out the room when I see that. Yeah, start with the time start. Do 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 do. Come on, man. I'd be playing too if I were able to log off of this game safely. The only reason I just don't even want to risk logging off. It took me 2 hours to even get into the game today. Like, I'd be playing, taking a break too, but I don't want to have to wait that long to even play the game. I didn't. Oh. Well. And it hit me with the reduced congestion. Is that bad? I've never seen that before. It's been out about a week. You know, some people, I don't need no sleep. I'm on about halfway, and I go really slow with these kind of games too. That's how I felt trying to get into the queue. I was like, I don't need no sleep. Like, literally every day. I think the only thing that's stopping me from like not actually beating the game is the fact that you have to wait in the queue. That, and I'm trying to pace myself by streaming the game too. I could have just sat down and really just grinded it out. I was like, let me just go ahead and stream it and like get everything done before I just hop on the game. I really could have been just degenerate, true MMO player, and just hopped on this game like that.
Look, someone's coming.
People of Razathan, it warms my heart to see so many brave, resilient souls before me. Today, I would share with you a great revelation. But before I do, I must make a humble request. Do not be alarmed, nor avert your eyes. See the one I unveil for who he is, and know that he means you no harm.
Very well. I dare say it can't be worse than the horrors we've already seen.
Many thanks.
A dragon!
People of Razathan, I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode. 'Tis as the Satrap's ally I am known. Today, I would reveal the truth unto you.
Let us hope they accept him.
If I am hearing this right, you were the satrap all along?
Vashan! I mean, Master Vitra, does your divine eye really see all?
Nay, child. While mine eye hath borne witness to the whole of our nation's history, to its future I am blind as thee. Countrymen, calamity the likes of which we have never known is come to Thavne, our home. Friends and loved ones have been taken from us. I, too, have lost my closest confidant. Ahawan loved this land and served it with dignity till his dying breath. A nobler satrap there will never be. For so long, I lacked the courage to face you. I will not easily earn your trust, this I know. And yet, I cannot sit idly by and abandon Radzat to her fate. A font of boundless vibrancy, this jewel of the ocean. Since time immemorial, hath she glittered with every color imaginable. To this dragon, slumbering in his dark lair, 'twas a mesmerizing sight, and one that brought no end of joy to my heart. This calamity hath stolen too much from you already, yet so long as you live, the light of Radzat will never be extinguished. I pray you let me watch over it. Over you. And lend me your strength, that we might face this trial and those to come as one.
I do not know you, dragon, but I thank you for speaking the truth to us. As divinities, both Manusha and Riga once joined together, so too do I believe that hand in hand, we can overcome this ordeal and welcome an era of peace.
A sight that would have surely brought a smile to Azael's face. Indeed.
Oh, what's he doing here?
Excuse me, but I must speak with the satrap at once.
Father.
You have suffered dearly of late, yet you must endeavor to look beyond these losses to the future you yet have. On behalf of the Forum of Sharlayan, I come with a proposal by which you, the people of Radzat, might be saved. I say again, I must speak with your satrap. I beseech you, take me to him with all possible haste.
I am satrap here. Speak thy proposal. All present shall hear and judge.
If I have given offense, then I apologize. First, allow me to share with you what knowledge we have of the phenomenon responsible for your woes. The final days. 'Tis an affliction of stagnancy and rot, sown into the currents of the star. Though the first prominent manifestation was here, in Thavner, it will invariably spread to every corner of the world. The Forum
Why did it start in
forewarned
Thavner,
this
though?
several centuries ago. Thenceforth, my predecessors sought to prepare for the end times in the only conceivable fashion, by securing a means of escape.
How'd they know this was gonna happen for centuries?
Escape the star? What madness is this?
'Tis by no means madness.
This shit real.
With the coming of the 7th umbral calamity, the true nature of the Red Moon, Dalamod, was revealed. That it was an artificial construct of ancient Alag.
Dude, this was 1.0's ending into a realm reborn. Bahamut came out of the moon. But now this is happening with our moon.
This celestial
It's exploring.
satellite is yet another
10 years
technological marvel fashioned and maintained by ancient allies. A ship that will sail the heavens and deliver our people from destruction. And by our people, I
These are
speak
pretty
not
major
only of
spoilers if
Charlotte.
you're still in here, Jade.
We mean
This
to
is
save every man, woman, and
probably
child
leave
it is
at this
within our
point.
power to save. Including you, our dear friends of Radzat Han. Recent events necessitate adjustments be made, and quickly, but we can and will escort you safely to the moon.
Long has thy forum been allies to Thavnir. I trust thou dost not extend this offer lightly. Yet I wonder, is this truly the way? Is there a future to be built for us beyond this star our father deemed the last bastion of hope?
It is for that very reason I come before you and your people. To answer any and all of your questions. To offer my assurances and allay your fears. Though, if you wish the best for your people, I advise you to render your decision swiftly.
Show our friends to Megaduta. They are to be received as honored guests. Worry not. Whatever decision is reached, your paths shall be yours to decide. Until then, heed the warning of these brave heroes. Guard your hearts against fear and despair, for it is within such fertile soil that the seeds of blasphemy find purchase. Remain calm and attend to your daily tasks. I shall return anon.
We'll do as you say, Master Vitra. We believe in you.
Oh, you're still here. What a relief.
Nidana, what's the matter? Has something happened at Palika's stand?
Oh, no, not that I know of. I just hope to hear your thoughts on a theory of mine. All who undergo the transformation are drained of their ether, yes? What is it then that gives these beasts the strength to carry on as they do? Logically, they must be drawing upon an alternate form of vital energy. That put me in mind of our earlier conversation, when I tried to explain the essence which many confuse with ether.
Akasha. Yes, I remember. The unseen gift bestowed from on high. An energy influenced solely by emotion.
Yes, yes. In this instance, negative ones set Akasha into motion, thereby infusing the beasts with vitality. I posit this as the mechanism by which the beasts are born and sustained. Ah, do you still have that flower?
What I was talking about. There we go. Flower is gone.
If we accept that it once shone bright by drawing upon Akasha, influenced by the thoughts of those nearby, then fear, terror, despair, negative emotions so powerful as to suffocate it, permeated the air in this place. You must be very careful. The forces which drive the final days may be beyond our ability to perceive. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you like that. At any rate, I will continue my research into Akasha. Do temper your expectations, however. There are sadly few detailed studies upon which I may draw.
Formulating a new theory as you have is itself no small feat. I wish you well in your endeavors, and pray you take care.
Thank you. You stay safe as well, yes? Till next we meet. And we will meet again.
They got me acting as a mercenary. Dang, this late? Just now getting the role quests. Wow. That's great. I'll pick this up. I'm gonna do it right now. Oh, they just have like every major leader. In these jobs. So cool. No, me in real life. Like, just give me some water, bro. I don't want anything extra.
So blasphemies now plague all the realm.
It will only get worse if what Father said is true, as it did in Amarot.
If that's our model, then shouldn't we expect the effects to grow more severe as it feeds off its own spread? As if people transforming into those monstrosities wasn't bad enough. If the flora and fauna, if the land itself turned against us.
No one would survive.
Here's your order, friend. May you find comfort in these dark times.
Where do we go from here? If there's one thing we've learned, fighting blindly and simply reacting to what comes will accomplish nothing. We must find a solution that addresses the fundamental cause. Before our strength is exhausted, before this crisis spirals out of control. Is there something, anything we've overlooked?
If there is an answer, Hydaelyn herself will have it. 'Twas she who bound Zodiac and forestalled the final days. Alas, we have heard naught from her since the Tower of Babel. Whether she cannot or will not speak, I can only speculate. Even the flower she gave us is no more. So advised the Watcher. But what could be the significance of that name? It is entirely unfamiliar to me.
To me as well. It meant something to the ancients, though. In our time.
Most surely. Yet I do not recall a single mention of it in the records of Anida.
Another dead end. And quite literally. It's not as if there are any ancients living we could go and ask.
Not alive as such, but not quite dead.
Elidibus. I sealed him in the white auracite of the Crystal Tower back on the first. Contained within that reservoir of ether that maintains it, ether that is returned little by little to the sea, naught may remain of his soul. However,
I did not mean to skip that.
I know we
can talk to
no
him?
longer make that journey, but you, my friend, still can.
We're about to talk to Elidibus? Or I am? That's kind of crazy. I did not expect them to go through with that. We're actually going back to the first.
Thank you, my friend. That would mean much to me.
If nothing else, should we learn the first is safe, we'll have that much more reason to keep fighting the good fight. That said, the odds are not in our favor, to say the least. Which is why we're fortunate to have Urianger up there on the moon, working hard to make all the necessary preparations for our departure, should it come to it.
And why we have nothing to lose by staying the course till the last instant.
Indeed. To the last, let us all do what we can. I will consult with Master Matoya and see if she knows of a way to reach Hydaelyn from the ethereal sea.
And I will visit the nation's leaders and attempt to ascertain how far the final days have progressed elsewhere.
Keep me abreast of your findings. I can seek out and slay the worst of the immediate threats, if only to slow the spread.
Unease, terror, despair. Try as we might to suppress them, these emotions will return to harry us time and time again. But when they do, remember this. Your friends and loved ones are out there somewhere, sharing in your struggle. You are not alone.
So ends the brief respite before the next revelation. Yes, so much left for you to see.
So much left, dude.
Where beginning ends, and end begins.
The halfway point. So they start the halfway point of the story by saying we're going back to the first to talk to Elidibus. What could possibly be happening? I did not expect them to take that route. And we're gonna talk to Reen? Let's go. Man. Or Rhine. I said Reen. This isn't Cold Steel. I was wondering what she was doing. Man. This mic is so sensitive. I didn't even realize. I'm literally just pressing spacebar and it's picking up on the mic. Nobody say anything. I need to get one of those stands. do this real quick. And the noise removal's on too. Here. Turn the noise gate. Man, audio is just so difficult. I don't even think I can fix it. Like, is she? Oh man. The following event cannot be skipped. And you want it. Yeah. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. I put my camera on, dude, but my nose is running like crazy right now. I'm not gonna be running outside for a minute. I went running earlier and like, it's cold out there. My sinuses have been kicking my. I really like the concept of the first being a parallel world. Like one of my favorite concepts for a world in like any, or at least concepts for a setting, any story. Man, that had me annoyed when we had to type this one out in text chat. Hit Shadowbringers. Oh man. Let's go. Oh, that's how she saw it. But she has the same thing that we have. Or the same visions, I should say. Kimbo. He's gonna throw something away. Man.
Biometric authentication complete. Please state your business. Acknowledged. Reinitializing Silco's tower systems. Searching for Elidibus entity. Target located in subterranean core power accumulator. Projecting image.
My home. My friends. No more than a dream. Oh. You. Why have you awakened me? I no longer sense those places beyond, or Lord Zodiac. You must explain all. So, he is fallen, and my brethren's souls returned to the star. The doom we sacrificed so much to prevent is come again. Old burdens now yours to bear. But if this is Fandaniel's design, then I, as Elidibus, have a duty to fulfill. Your unsolicited act has restored to me some few memories of the convocation. Such knowledge as I have, I will share. do this not for you. I merely perform my duty, as I have ever done. Where to begin? Ah, the end. Your understanding of what caused the final days is consistent with our own. The decay first took root where the currents were weakest. Yes, a conclusion drawn by him, Fandaniel. Not the him of here and now, but as I knew him, long, long ago. Having shed light upon the phenomenon, he dedicated himself to devising a countermeasure. Were it not for his knowledge of the Celestial, we would never have made the connection, and thence forestalled the final days. And though he inherited that noble soul, how different this last incarnation, so consumed by self-loathing and hate.
This is so crazy.
Elpis. Yes. The name
He's
is
just talking to
familiar.
Elidibus right now.
Yet I know it not as a flower, but a place. A testing facility for determining which of our creations were fit to be released into the world. Many worked there, and before joining the convocation and assuming the title of Fandaniel, he was their chief. He was Hermes. That is all I know. The crystals tell little of the lives the 14 led prior to their induction. Elpis itself would tell even less. Nary a ruin has survived. Wait. I saw you there. In Elpis. No. I did not. But I did. I did. A lingering trace of impossibility. And a truth that fills my heart. My memories remain clouded, I fear. However, they have revealed to me one possible course. You must travel to Elpis, to the time when Hermes served as its chief. In glimpsing the Exarch's memories, not only did I make his summoning magic mine own, I also mastered the workings of this tower, which, having absorbed my empowered essence, now harbors an abundance of energy. As such, I believe I can deliver you unto the past, unto that place
That's
and
crazy.
that precise moment. Given the eons that must be traversed, the gateway will not be fully formed. Your form will be less tangible still than those warriors of light I had summoned. In all likelihood, none will be able to see or hear you. Yet even should you manage to interact with others, you will be unable to effect meaningful change. For the reality you wish to save, the reality to which you must return, exists as a result of the final days. You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present. Cannot unmake the sorrow and suffering fated to come. In full knowledge of this, will you still entrust your life to your foe and make the journey? Very well. I shall cast you unto the river of time. Let this be my final act. You must input the commands. I no longer have the authority. First, you must reconfigure the systems, that the tower's ether may be channeled for the magic. The preparations are complete. The gateway will soon open. Return at once to the Ocular. All appears to be in order. The ether flows unimpeded. The magic should consume every last mote of my essence. Why are you surprised? Did I not say that this will be my final act? Lord Zodiac is no more. There is nothing for me here. The ones I love and long to see again are waiting in that promised land, beyond memory and dream. Now go, warrior of light. Go, and do not look back. Well, Heidelin, I take my leave of you. Yours is the mantle of the last of us. May you have the joy of it, the burden and the solitude. It falls to you now. You and your champion to save our star.
I'm blown away. Wow. This is the first time we're seeing their physical bodies. Doesn't she have a mask?
And here we are, Elpis.
Well, well, how rare to receive you in person. To what do we owe the honor?
Oh, just a few odd tasks. We'll be here a while.
You're welcome to stay as long as you see fit, of course. As a matter of procedure, however, I must ask that you kindly remove your masks.
Come now. Is this truly necessary? Surely you can tell who we are. Who you are, perhaps, but I am far less infamous. Regardless, if we do not follow protocol, 'tis our hosts who would be held accountable. So, please, do favor us with your handsome face.
Oh. It's Xehanort. I'm just playing. Wow.
Satisfied?
I thank you for your cooperation. You are free to go about your business.
I said Xehanort. I meant to say Xemnas.
By the by, you
Holding
see it
myself
too,
right
yes?
now.
I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about. That's odd. It's right here. A bit thin in the ether, but there's no mistaking it. The color of its soul is almost identical to Azem's. Do you suppose she created it? Rather unusual for a familiar to have a soul, though. Don't ask me. All I know is that it's trouble. Doubly so if it's her spitting image. So let's leave it be. Come now. It's trying to say something, but it's literally too intangible to form words. Why don't you give it some ether? Spare a snifter of your bounteous reserves. Who do you take me for? Why, a dear friend, of course. One who wouldn't let acts of kindness, such as my accompanying him on errands to far-flung outposts, go unrewarded? I suggest you close your eyes, or this may be
unpleasant. You may open your eyes.
My body.
Oh, you even adjusted its size.
The better to indulge your whim. This way, it will be easier to communicate.
How very thoughtful of you. And may I applaud your artful reinforcement. Without further ado then. Greetings! I am Hythlodaeus, Chief of the Bureau of the Architect.
Hythlodaeus. I can't even say that.
Sulking beside me is the most honorable Emmett Selk of the Convocation of 14. And how might we address you, my new friend? A fine name. And I'm pleased to see you understand our words.
Remember that we once lived.
So, tell us, whence have you come? The thinness of your essence suggests you weren't created here.
Came from the future.
You do not know? Or cannot say? Allow me to ask a different question then. What brings you here? Well now, the same as us. Perhaps Azim wished to come too, but had to settle for a familiar.
If she truly wished to be here, then she would be.
Right you are. My apologies if we've given offense. The two of us can discern the color of souls, you see, and yours happens to resemble that of a friend. And with your purpose matching our own besides, we jumped to a hasty conclusion. We are here to speak with Hermes, the chief overseer of this facility, which we also intend to tour in order to gain greater insight into the man's work. We, I say, though this is Emmett Selk's charge. I am here only to serve as his guide. And I should be happy to serve as yours as well, by way of an apology for the misunderstanding.
Wait, are you suggesting that we bring it along on official business? This thing we know next to nothing about?
If you harbor suspicions, better to keep it close than leave it to its own devices. Wouldn't you agree? Besides, having a mysterious life form in tow is the norm rather than the exception here. Welcome, my friends, to the testing ground of creation at Heaven's Edge, Elpis.
Oh. So this is interesting. So this is that hidden zone. Oh, that's why they were... Wow, that's why they were keeping it hidden. The dogs are here too? Oh,
This presence.
Oh, yo. And they got... Yo! I forgot what those animals are called. Wait, huh? There's a new race here too?
Hermes! Visitors! We have visitors!
Yo, this is so much to take in. Hey, hold on. New race? 7.0? Bird girls?
What secrets are you hiding,
Man.
I wonder?
That Chrono Trigger zeal right now. Man. Wow. He said, in case you didn't know, it's rude to stare. Stop. You're about a G pose. Wow. The end itself really does look like Zemnis, though. Me and the bestie. Me during Shadowbringers. OMG. Dude, I hate this dude. Me and Endwalker. Me and the bestie. Man. You're gonna give me a robe. Wow. This is crazy. Wow. To talk to Miss. I'm gonna aggro something else on that. I knew that was gonna happen too. I shouldn't have aggroed both of these at the same time. Wow. Wait, so they're gonna give this to us, but people... Oh, that's a spoiler. People are gonna be walking around with this. I don't know. Is that the right move, Square? Maybe you should have waited till 6.1. I guess not. Straight up unicorns out here. We've seen these butterflies in Ilmeg. One of the 14. We know of La Habrea and them itself. I guess Hermes is part of the 14, so who are the other 11? That's interesting. But they don't have a... They rarely, if ever, get to express individuality. And the whole thing about them is that they act as one. But they just create speed. I have this mode. They created pretty much everything, is what I'm getting from this. Oh. Alright. So, don't expose me, right? But since Hydaelyn isn't really a true god, these dudes created Hydaelyn. And they're the ones that are actually quote-unquote gods. Because they also created Zodiark as well. Correct? Question mark? Interesting. That's what I got from this. And really just recontextualizing the entirety of the story. This story started with Hydaelyn and Zodiark. Dang. That revelation just hitting you in the face, man. Live for that shit. Now, I hope these bird people will become a race in the next expansion, because that would be cool.
Huh. You are...
Oh.
Yeah, nah, make this a race. Now. Now.
Different. You're different too.
And she talks like the girl from...
We're alike. Friends.
Wait, this has to be the same voice actress as the birds in Dark Souls. Give me smooth, give me silky. It sounds exactly like them.
Greetings and salutations. Can you hear me?
It sounds exactly like them.
Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, and know your thoughts. May we please be friends?
This story is taking an insane.
May we please be friends?
Ah, I see you found him.
Hythlodaeus! It's been a while. Too long, I think.
Too long indeed for close collaborators. On this blessed occasion, I bring not only myself, but others who long to speak with you.
You were of the convocation?
Emmet Selk at your service. Do I have the honor of addressing Hermes, Chief Overseer of Elpis?
You do. You have traveled far for it.
Given your facility's purpose, its remote location is something of a necessity. Would that I didn't have to rely upon a guide.
Oh, you wound me. Have I not ever been an attentive and helpful friend? But moving along to more agreeable company, this one we chance to...
So cute.
Well, you certainly have her attention. Is she one of yours, Hermes?
Her name is Meteon. It means shooting star.
If I may make an observation, her ether is terribly thin. I fear she might dissipate at any moment. Nor do I believe you've made a submission to the Bureau. I would remember such a concept if you had.
I haven't, as you say. I judged it too early. She's a pet project of mine, still undergoing preliminary testing. But rest assured that I will attend in person ere long.
Very well. Being an authority on flying life forms, I appreciate that you are exacting in your work. I shall look forward to your submission.
If we have finished with the perfunctory chit-chat, I would discuss official matters. By my coming, I trust you already anticipate the subject.
I have an inkling, yes. Please wait to the main building yonder. I shall join you as soon as I've returned these creatures to their homes.
What's wrong, Hermes?
An amystoma is missing.
I may have found it. A creature with the self-same ether as those there, nestled in the boughs of a tree outside the grounds.
You're saying they can climb, with their sorry excuses for limbs?
The fashion has been to imbue aquatic creatures with the power of flight, ever since the words of Metron created a sky-swimming fish.
It's a Metron. Oh.
The ambystomas too can fly, if only slightly, and they could conceivably climb a tree. Whether they can come down safely, however... Excuse me.
I'll help, too!
And what are we supposed to do with this lot?
May I suggest we split up? If you would be so good as to assist Hermes, Emmett Selk and I shall keep an eye on these adorable creations in the meantime.
Can I go to this 8th part? I'm pretty sure it's just gonna block me off from. Right. Guess not. Alright, well, this is a pretty good stopping point right here. Really excited tomorrow. And what is going on here? Why are there 3 Aetherites here? So much is about to happen. Alright. Log out and fight for my life to try to log back in tomorrow. Alright. Wait, I need to raid somebody. Who's even up right now? Max is up. Go to Max.